Okay, the book. Oh, it's right there. Haha. It changes. Usually, it's right here. It's in a slot. You grab it. The resonating crystals, the study of their magical properties. This book pursuing with magic. I don't understand any of it, but I need to put this book in the right place. And you open it, and you put the crystal inside. And it charges and all that. And then you touch it to the crystal ball, and you get a secret passageway. I enter the strange room, wondering why Fitch's parents had a secret space I never knew about. There's another resonating crystal on the desk. I can use it as a light to see things in the darkness. Fidget tells me, find my father's 8 magic cards and place them where they belong. And there is a new story. As soon as I was old enough to read, my father began to teach me not only the ways of the mortal world, but the ways of the fairy world. Since I was, by birth, a fairy, he felt I should know how to cast spells and remove spells. I can do so in times of emergency. But if you are reading this diary, dear Fae, a time of emergency has come. Now that I will know that I will do everything in my power to protect you and our child. Fine, my father, yeah, they will guide you. And they just told us that. So continue. So grab the crystal. And there's this is a card. It's hard to tell. This is a card. There's a card here. There's stuff back here, but it's closed right now. There are cards back here in the back of the books. Grab that, and this is opened, and you can find a card in there. And there's a ooh, hello. To exit this room, you must find. Okay, wow. This is too much going on at once. This is Tangle's private library. And then there's a card up there. That's what I was looking for. Then there are ones in between. There's a card in this book back here. And you click this, and this opens. With another card there. And a card there. I think that's all 8. But you gotta grab this. And touch this knot hole, and this shines open. This, I don't know if this is just the peephole like they said, or if that is also a dream piece, because it looks like a dream piece, but I can't get to it. Anyway, you gotta like arrow, 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 arrow. Sign, math sign, but it's in the wrong place because it turns red, so it goes across, and this one is an exit. It goes from here. Lines like fire versus water. I think that's man, symbol for man. Let's see, does it say? Back to main view. No. It really doesn't say, but I'm pretty. Oh, that's not right. Circle versus square, like man versus woman, and then I guess full moon versus half moon or whatever. So all the lights turn on, and this becomes a secret passageway, and you can see everything. And we opened all these doors and stuff. So now we go out here into the parlor. We'll actually get a cutscene first. Faye is very confused, as you will soon find out. My in-laws and my husband, it all seems, are fairies. Years ago they lived in the fairy world, but now they live here as mortals. Lilith, the Queen Fairy of Dreams, has taken Fidget. I must leave the comfort of Tangle and Amble's home and venture out into the world to rescue Fidget and to free our daughter from the sleep spell. So now you're gonna have to try and leave the house. Oh. New story! My parents left the world of fairies just when I was a baby, and we lived in Wish ever since. Again, that's their town, Wish. For my father to continue his fairy studies, and for my mother to continue her fairy communing with plants, much of what they did was done in secret. To the villagers, they were a lovable couple, but within my mother's greenhouse and within my father's secret chambers, like we were just in, They continued their very legacy. If the walls could talk, they would have some very strange tales. Right. Now we gotta leave through the main door. Not the back door. We gotta go through here. But if you try to... and get this. On many occasions, visit parents told us we could not leave this house unless the whole family was watching. I never understood what they meant, but now I can't open the door and I don't see the family pictures on the wall. That would be a little sound. That would sound a little stalkerish. If you didn't know what was going on. It's like everybody's gotta watch you leave the house. But no, actually you just have to have all the pictures up. But in order to do that, you're gonna have to pick up all the pictures which are here in these places. Like there was one up here, one here, one here, one here, one here. And then when you do that, you've got to put them back up on the wall. You got to put them back, get the crank, and put the crank on the piano. And that makes this up here. And in this crowbar, you're going to have to pry open this thing, this floorboard, and get this key to unlock the piano. Because we're going to have to do the piano in a minute. But when you put these on the board, you hear a tune. And the pictures disappeared. So now we gotta go to the piano and play the tune. I'm gonna tell you all this now. I stink at this. So I'm gonna do this first one, and then I'm gonna cut it out the rest of it, because it's gonna take a long time. So I'll show y'all the first one, because this one's pretty easy. Or so I thought. 1, 2. Oh, no. I need to pay attention. 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, that's easy. 1, 2. See? That one wasn't so hard. But this one's like really hard. And I think that one is really hard. So, I'll see y'all back here when they're all done. Oh. I think it glitched. You're not supposed to be able to leave unless you do all the pictures, and I had one left. But I think I can leave without doing that one. I don't know. I think the game glitched. Cool. Now you can see pieces disappeared. Look at what happened. The beautiful flower tiles disappeared with another of Lilith's spells. See, Faye's starting to catch on that this chick evil. Fidget tells him, put the tiles back in their order. Okay. Chapter 10. Okay. This one I think is my favorite. It's just kind of cute. I'm a girl, you know. Though I was taught the fairy ways, I was raised as a mortal. From the time I can remember, I was in love with the most beautiful, most clever, most kind girl in all the village, my Faye. We played together as children, studied together as teens, and wrote wistful letters to each other when I went away to study. As soon as I returned, Faye and I were wed. Oh my goodness, we have been happy in ways only, we've been happy in ways usually only read about in fairy tales, and together we have produced the most beautiful child I have ever seen, our daughter, Lyra. And now we gotta get into the house, but can't do that. Now there's a way you can make this thing appear. Oh, you can click on that. It makes it appear so you can see where it goes. Usually how I do it, I just kind of go like this and just click it around until it gets where it's supposed to be. I didn't figure that out until like my 5th time playing the game. So, yeah, makes things a little easier now. You gotta pick up all the pieces. They're scattered around. I think I've got them all now. And then we got a piece that goes here, and a piece that goes there, and I'm missing a pink piece, and there's a stone. It'll turn up eventually. I'll find it. Yeah, the pink piece that goes there I can't find. And then another green piece goes there. This goes here, there. So,